Good morning. So I wonder how I access the Fallen Tide and whatnot. Because I do have the DLC, and I'm kind of curious. A new item is available for redemption? 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 Redemption. The Wall of Memories. Ooh. Okay, well, where's my quest? Speak with Harbour-Cuddies at the shelves. Ah, very well. I do have Arcanites running stages in the background, so it's gonna lag a little bit. Let's check out the Wall of Memories. Oh, you got up here. Doing okay,
Everyone seems so happy to see us. It's good to be home.
Oh, I'm glad your mentality has gone up. Wait, I thought this would be the Wall of Memories. Let's check and make sure that I remember how to play this game. Yeah, let's see what kind of enemy. The last enemy that should be in here is Iron Giant. Virtual Lich. Okay. Imperial Cannoneer. This guy? Oh, this guy fucked me up before. Getting kind of confusing to control all of them at the same time.
Nice try. That's some skill.
Honestly, I just wanted to check to make sure that I remembered how to play, and that I would be able to play.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the Tavern Crown for me.
The Hall of Memories, though. Oh, is this Clive's room? The Wall of Memories. Oh my god, is there that much more story? There's that much more to do? Oh man, I'm so excited for the rest of this game.
Does that one have blood on it?
And what can I do for you?
Hey.
Fine purse weighing you down?
Wow, really? Nothing new? Are you joking? Okay, so I can still get these. Okay. Increase ability. Ooh.
It'd better all be here.
Yeah, give me that. Freaking honestly. Increases limit regeneration amount. Ooh. Automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. Yo! Auto charge?
Finished, are you?
Okay, let me regulate these because it's actually pretty important. Defense by 10, attack by 7. Give me... Reduces Flame of Rebirth cooldown by 12 seconds. So let's do that because I do actually want to try using Flame of Rebirth. Rising Flames does a lot of damage. And I have AoE spells now. So let's do Flames of Rebirth. Because apparently it's reduced by 12 seconds. So it should be a lot lower. Let's talk to her actually, because I want to talk to her. You okay, buddy?
You're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you?
No.
We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures. Oh, perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement. Gear.
So he's working for her now. That's funny.
Is it business or pleasure? I remember it like it was yesterday. You're our leader now, Clive.
Oh.
Well, you won't hear me complaining. The only drawback... Still...
So there's probably a purpose to buying the old gear then, if I had to guess. Sorry, hold on. I know the dialogue, the audio is gonna cut out. Hold on. That feels like important dialogue. That feels like that shouldn't be side story, but I'm glad I'm... Buddy, are you okay?
Useless, I haven't. Still. Things here ain't too bad. Nah. So, what'll it be?
So can I increase the power here? Oh, 11 bolts. Yeah.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. And?
This is 11 bolt. Wait, what? Where is this then? What?
I don't
Oh, that's the
know,
doorway.
perhaps I should just
That's
explain
funny.
something.
So there's got to be a purpose to being able to buy old weapons like that. Yo.
Norseman Harpocrates.
is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
Oh.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Religious history. Ooh.
Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme...
Yo, we're going on a book hunt?
I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
I dedicated a whole day to this game.
Don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Perhaps we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
I mean, I'm curious on the history
He's
too.
not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
What? But you're joking.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young.
Oh.
The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
Which is why Titan's on my
That
kill
we
list.
must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
See, the moment they gave Jill Shiva was the
we'll
moment
be
I
back
knew
soon.
she was going to die.
I should get some rest while I can.
Ah, you'll be pleased to hear, and while my collection is still far from becoming the 1,000 tomes that young Crow has quaintly dubbed it, I hope the knowledge chronicled within might yet be of some benefit to the hideout. Of course, I would not have penned half as many volumes without the for which generosity I shall be forever grateful.
1,000 tomes.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting.
The Aegis. Aegis are capable of casting potent magic corresponding to the elemental alignment of the creators. Though unquestionably formidable, they will fade immediately should the dominant who gave them being happen to be slain.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Oh my gosh, there's so much information.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Hmm? Ooh, Mithril. So that is... Whoa. Hello?
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did
Talia.
most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Stolas. I'm starting to forget terminology in this game.
Could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just...
Opposite sisters doing okay. What's up,
Otto
friend?
was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Okay.
What does Gav have to say?
The
War.
Republican army is on the march, leaving Randala in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Why is the frame rate going
news,
down so
then.
much?
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
Oh, are we just gonna go and strike at the crystal?
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
That's true. She hasn't used her
Every
icon
burden I
form
cannot bear falls to you.
once. She hasn't even used partial
This mission
icon
of ours
form.
has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear.
Why is the frame rate going down
The
so much?
crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss.
Why is the frame rate going down more?
And now? Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
Here you go.
I know, but
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
So do they know that was Joshua? Or do they not know?
he did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
They're really gonna make us kill him. So he turned himself into a vessel.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
I don't know how he's still alive.
Do you think he will ever come back?
No. I think he's Ultima right now.
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
No, the thing I'm scared about is the fact that he's going to be like a significantly more dangerous icon than most of them. And as a vessel for Ultima, that's crazy.
To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
What classic motif. I do wonder. Yeah. Oh, is he still doing fine? How? Okay, so this is going to be your fit for the rest
So
of
the
the
North is lost.
entirely?
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, Are our efforts in vain?
He doesn't seem to know any. There's still mystery about his activity.
My apologies. I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Never a moment's rest. Oh, it's loading all the NPCs. That's what it's doing.
Martha leave the rest.
I thought it said there were more items. Oh, right, the rings. Okay, so let's... I swear the NPC generation is probably... It's probably the NPC and their models, because the models are pretty good, well detailed. Like, some of them are like really well detailed. And I assume a lot of the models are deeper than, I think... Actually, not really.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their lives as an all.
Why?
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Yeah. Let's get on the world map. Oh wait, I see side quests. Oh my god, we can travel everywhere now? Wrong one. Something's not loading right. So who? Oh, come on. I have to take the whole elevator down. So it's over here, I guess.
Finish with that.
Welcome back, Sid.
Friend?
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so. Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus.
This seems
Skiff is our
relevant
only means of
considering
reaching
they
the
would be
mainland.
stuck otherwise.
Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way.
Are you
To
joking?
make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands.
Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to
The
the
water
river,
is rotting
which
the
is
wood.
why we'll be needing a suitable alternative.
I mean,
And it
wearing
just
at the wood,
happens
I'm
I once
sure,
heard
but
the thorny pitches of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles.
they wouldn't have it to be called that because there's corals
Might be
there.
enough
Is
to
there?
tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Okay. Oh, I can go to specific points on. These guys still as weak as before? I'm not that much higher level, but
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
oh my god. I'm still getting mixed up by why are you still alive? Yeah, getting the more ability points will probably do me in the long run.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Yeah. Let's get this wrapped up. What's up, buddy?
Well, did you find me some wax?
Yep.
Find is one way of putting it.
Picture wax. Wait, is that just the model from 14?
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him.
Oh,
And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Ah. Wait, what's that? 10. 10 what? Badge of Might. Ooh, Badge of Might +1. Nice. Wait, what was that 10? Ten. 10? 10. I don't... Okay, is there anything else here? I believe there is something that checks... Shit. I should check the state of the realm.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that log.
I'm kind of wasting some time. I haven't played a main mission at all today. I just want to make sure I get all the side quests. I don't know why, but I just want to experience more of the game. I feel like playing a New Game Plus is kind of going to be impossible. This way. Okay.
Here for another of my lectures. What is it that you wish to learn?
A comprehensive grid of important persons and their respective relationships? That's
Of
fun.
course.
And all new features now accessible by pressing while viewing the grand cast in the Vivid's room. It affords you a window into both Clive's heart and the hearts of those he has encountered on his journey. What? I'm no part of the family. Oh man. This is from when you was a kid. So let's do oh wait. Darn it. So that was Ultima then. Okay. This is so cool. Okay, this is what I was trying to do. Wait, the situation map. What the fuck? The Blight Wings of Lucaria. Oh my god, this is a lot of information. This isn't what I was looking for.
The state of the realm
Oh my god,
is
that
ever
is
changing.
so complicated. I was literally just looking for side quests. Okay, let's just go, because I'm so... Oh, is there even a teleport? Oh, thank gosh.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Let's get you to physical.
Sid? What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help.
Conspirators?
It appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
Oh, we will not let them get away.
But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
10. What is that mark? I could also grind experience points.
That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
I guess it's a paused anyway.
If those Orsons touch an hair on Martha's head, I'll kill them all myself.
Seems like they don't want anything to happen to her either. Gotta have the harbor strings in there.
Look. Up ahead. Martha. Are you hurt?
I thought they clamped
Don't worry
shackles
about
on
me.
you.
It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
We need to go now.
The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black
Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then
They were mostly turned to stone last I looked.
do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Jill should take her. Or Torgal. Really? You don't think the giant wasps would just protect you?
Is this some sort of truth?
I want to know what the black shields are.
There's only ever been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
So it's a new order of shields. 28. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to remember. It would be nice to find some enemies that gave me a ton of. Oh no.
Are we too late?
Are we finally going to take back this
There might
area?
still be someone inside.
They're gone already?
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Oh, I'm going to destroy them instantly.
Farewell.
Not quite instantly as I would have liked, but they died all the same.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Another 10 points. couch cool down over? That's kind of nice.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
I doubt that. Something tells me he's not.
Found her.
Oh, he was a bearer himself.
The abbot.
Oh no, that was just another. The wall turned to stone and broken. Heartbeat.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be safe.
Can we please focus on saving Rosario, please?
Unless we save her. Tell Martha to beg Sid's aid. And tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Can we save him?
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Tchomp. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
There's a new bar there. A green one. Or a currency? I'm not quite sure. I feel like the music should be more solemn, but I digress. Pretty sure this is a trap item, but... wait, can I just go across here? Okay, no. The fuck is that? Hello? Ranks.
You think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Oh shit, I did the wrong one! Why are we just not? Okay. Does that mean I get to see Notorious Mercs on the map now?
You didn't see that coming.
Hey, your humor's improving. Let's go. So, are there other Notorious Mercs on the map, maybe? I don't see any. It's pretty fun, though.
That must be the bridge.
I'm gonna assume there's some way to tell where they are, other than just blind searching. I do want to switch to Ifrit skills at some point, because I feel like that would make more sense.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back.
Oh, burning the
Cole
body
is worried about Martha.
is probably the best bet, so they don't find out about it anyways. Don't think they'd like to see a bunch of their own soldiers' bodies floating downstream. What's up, buddy?
No one survived then.
Nope. Who did?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands.
That's not how that
Cole
works.
said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How is it your fault?
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers.
What?
I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times, you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Unpicking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening.
I don't think you can wage a war with the Empire.
Before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
So that's got to be renown. The new quest is available nearby. The White Winged Wonder. An angel? Should be this way.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Haven't found another main story dungeon yet, which is kind of curious.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing.
Does that mean we're gonna find
Question
Ambrosia?
is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds?
Mm-hmm.
The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
What?
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
That's awesome.
Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now, they're back. Looking to settle the score.
We
Go
don't...
on, then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Absolutely.
All right.
There's a good lad.
So I'm guessing doing
Where
this
can I find
renown...
these chocobos?
Where can I find
I
these?
saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is.
Oh, does that mean Ambrosia's among them? Because I saw them in the connections there.
There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us
Whiteheart must be
locals.
Ambrosia then.
And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no good bastards a hiding from me.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's gotta be Ambrosia. There's no way. I have no idea what a chocobo is.
That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Nice voice actors, pretty good. I thought it was bandits. Those look like scorpions.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
The noble chocobos. Acorn. Okay.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Oh god. Do they even need help? Looks like they started one.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you?
No, that's a different joke. Though.
You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Ooh.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah, it ain't going down real good for you. Nah. Whoa, okay. Whew. Wrong one. Yeesh. Sorry, that's only gonna work so many times. Oh, I just... What? Why? Neighbors offline. Wow, what a time for me to like get the Steam is offline. So this is a different bird.
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? Let's go. It couldn't be.
It is.
Ambrosia.
It is.
It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Oh, you're gonna tell him the story?
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. A bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well...
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. No matter who you are, you done right by me.
Oh.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
Is he gonna refuse her? Is he gonna...
Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Back to old times?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Are you gonna take a picture? That's the kind of thing, like, someone that's gonna take a picture is going to say. Yo! I didn't even think about the shit like that there were.
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned
can't see
her
me, but
right
I'm
to
turning right now.
happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her.
Fool I was
Wear that,
to
Whiteheart.
ask what we would get for
You've
doing
earned
something like
yourself
this,
some
but
time off. You have fun traveling
it
with
feels
your
like
master.
every side quest is important.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
I don't remember what he said back then, but he...
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
This is a side quest? Why is this a side quest? I'll never skip a side quest again. Chocobo unlocked. After 18 long years. Let's go!
Run like the wind.
That's right. Yes. I'm happy. Okay. Alright, Gav's been waiting on us, alright.
Where's Gav?
Oh god, the
Gav
NPCs
should
are
be
there.
back by now.
Oh, he's drinking.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
It's kind of fucked up with how much work he gets done.
So,
You remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
Good.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor.
But we can come in from behind and assassinate the
Never see us
crystal from
coming.
behind us. Exactly.
It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Yes. But I feel like that's what Ultima wants, because we freed him by
4
doing
mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
Are they referred
The
to as
bulk of the
Drakes?
Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps.
But that won't be enough to stop you.
There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Where?
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
He doesn't have a lot of hope left. Oh, she does the one glove thing. That's kind of lame. That'd be edgy for the sake of being edgy. Oh, is that the bounty board? It's the bounty board. Otto's counter is now open. Is that what I'm thinking of? Alliance reports the Patriots Whispers. The hunt board. Let's go. Completing side quests available through Alliance reports or defeating marks found on the hunt board will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patriots Whisper Hideaway's Nest to view current renown level, accept any donations available. Ooh. I mean, I just kind of want to do that anyways. Yep, there's a side quest. Wait, side quest? The fruits of her labors. Yo.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Do I have time for all of those? As much as I want to go to the hunt board, I kind of also... I feel like I'm not actually going to get to a main dungeon today. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get to a main dungeon today, which kind of sucks.
So Mather's all right.
What's up, Nectar?
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board?
It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operation. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was That what you wanted to know? Right. Well, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Yes. Journey coming by the way of Kyre Norvent met with a troop of Cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction. Though the Cursebreakers sought nothing untoward of their own journey through their paths, the sound of cackling light from the trees ensured that they kept a brisk pace. Wait, what? Let's see. Kyre Norvent. So there's something in Kyre Norvent. Oh, I can't just mark these? Clairview, Sunbreak. Clairview, Sunbreak.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has a toll. Blackthorn, I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to... Is everything we've received and everything promised.
Okay.
All yours. Here you are.
Berserker ring.
All done?
Does that give me the berserk status constantly?
How are you doing? Quick look.
Okay, so there's no available side
Always
quests,
something
so
in
I'm
there.
gonna have to... Can I, like, check in the journal? Hold on. Are you joking? I have to... Yo, let me look at the board. Sunbreak, Rosaria. Clairview, Sunbreak. Clairview, Sunbreak. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I can't go there anyways. Are you joking? I'm trying to find where this is. Southern Sunbreak. Are you joking? Ah. Alright, well let's do the side quest then, and then I guess I'll come back and I'll do that other thing. For now I'm just saving up points for...
You think it's alright to touch him?
I don't know. You go first.
Oh. Haven't explored over here yet. So this must be back here, down here. So much greenery. I'm assuming the trees were destroyed before, so this is surprising.
Won't be long now, Martel. See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off.
Ooh.
I took it on, you see, after she died,
Oh.
and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Why not?
It'd be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Thank you. She
That
always
wasn't
had a soft
ironic,
spot
was
for
it?
that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martell apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
Nice.
You hear that, Martell? Today's finally the day.
Oh, you named the tree after her? Oh, that's cool.
Did you come through the forge today?
Over there.
It smells like a still.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
I'm kind of surprised we're not claiming Rosaria from the duchy yet, but I guess that limits our movement, so we don't want to risk all that war
You
at
two
this
look
point.
like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martell.
Martell. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
No, that's not true.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Oh, she still exists in everyone's memory. That's good.
Others weren't so lucky, though. A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, made Martell livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
He just took
Planning
him.
on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martells, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all
Are
the
they
hard
purifying the
work.
water somehow?
Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
Old apples, right?
The curse breakers send their thanks.
I have a feeling the hideaway is going to go one more
They were
transformation.
clearly very fond of Martell.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martell. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martell lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
I'm glad they finally got their research done. It's crazy I'm still at the beginning of the game. Okay, we're very quickly getting... This game might not be going on much longer than I thought. Okay, I can't go anywhere else, so...
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
It seems he's still obsessed with his memory, but it's not a bad thing. Oh, I guess we're getting
I always knew
adventures
that I would
for.
return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
Revenge?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
Oh, no.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
I'm glad she actually gets to talk this time around. Jeez. What is it, Dargo?
Come on.
Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Antler.
Okay, destroy them all. Probably get rid of some of these materials. Oh, are you fighting? Goblin coins. I expect that's going to be useful for something, but no idea what. I don't see any items. Hawk's Cry Clift, Quiescent, Silken Strand. I don't remember. There might be something over that way, but I don't know. skirting the edge. If I don't like directly approach them, they're not gonna like mess around. Okay.
All right.
Where are you? Really funny how far that reaches. Cool. This looks like... I love that the combat gets more interesting. This feels like there's something back here. What? Shield of Rosario? Okay. Well, I guess that's not going to be important for now. I guess. So that must be for a side quest later. Wait, what? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I got distracted. Yo.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
I forgot about Ambrosia for a second. What's happening here?
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing but loyalists.
Jill, look.
Black shields.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the Millers?
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours, for a price.
Ooh, elixir.
Keep the roads now.
What's happening?
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Thinking of
You're as dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. Over their 100 full legions.
That's wild.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps. It doesn't, it's that way, yeah.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
It says that like there's a boss here. Font hunter.
Ever since the auditory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Curious. You'll be lightning? So what's this then? A new talisman? Increases lunge damage by 5%. Let's increase our attack, because I feel like that's more valuable here.
More of my mother's men.
Oh, what the heck? Why is it not connecting properly? That's weird. Even with the 12-second time reduction, it kind of takes forever to recharge. Let's double check this path over here, make sure I didn't miss anything. Just some soldiers. That's the bug variant. Yeesh. I feel like I'm over getting materials here. Bunch of materials. Anything up here, maybe? There's an item sitting here. That's about it. I haven't leveled up any of my abilities in a minute, but I don't really think I need to, honestly. Why is it not connect? Ow, really? Did I max out Phoenix Shift? I honestly don't remember if I maxed out Phoenix Shift. Oh, blood.
Blood, Clive.
What?
And still wet.
Did he get thrown over the cliff?
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield, Rosaria.
Where's the caster? Over there. I'm surprised Clive doesn't just burn this whole garrison to the ground.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
I hate that I can't just hold right trigger for that. I have to press it after the prompt comes up. An ambush?
Find something, boy. Death.
We have to deal with Rosaria because it's becoming way too much of a problem.
Oh, found her.
We're tortured.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Can we please do something about her at this point?
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
So what are we doing now? Are we going for the boats or are we going for Bazaria?
We should go.
Yes.
Which one are we going for? Oh my god, this is a checkpoint? Why?
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port de Sol.
And all the villagers are dead too, that's insane. They killed everyone.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Please let there be more Black Shields waiting for me here. Like, this is so bad. I think the only thing I don't like about the casters at this point is...
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldhill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
I did, Mummy! I could hear them shouting from down the road.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
I can't call it Chocobo. Okay, there should be something down here then. Perfect. She's still struggling to deal with the plant? Is it like resistant to ice or something? Why increase your defense when you can just increase your attack? I kinda want to increase Flames of Rebirth and see if that lowers the cooldown by a lot. Yeah, that's about what I thought. Maybe some new armor? Kinda want to skip these plants because I kinda have. Actually, not really. Stay down. Like, yeesh, I'm so powerful at this point. How many more like
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Everything. Okay, so I can't go into there. There's some stuff over by the coast, so let's see if there's any items down there. I think she'll be fine. So if I wanted to play as more of a caster, I could just use Ramu, which is pretty cool, honestly. I'm also glad that it's like a flat attack stat and it's not like... separated. I mean, I kind of wish it was a little bit more complicated than that.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything. Does it? Oh, gosh.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy! Voice friends, dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
So this seems like it's going to be a dungeon.
Who will die on your doorstep?
Better out bears than in here.
No,
Fuck off.
Hang it, chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties. Cut you down where you stand.
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Go through the town, maybe?
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. And Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
Probably not. I mean, if they're all
As long
living
as
out
it is
here,
abandoned.
then monsters are probably in there. Black light burns.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hell.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Faster!
Thanks, Gal. This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
I don't even know what I'm looking for. Oh great, more materials that I can't use to upgrade anything. I haven't even been able to buy a sword in forever, so... This looks like I might be able to push it open. No monsters.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Bandits? Bandits.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Or not.
You did not want to fight today. Alright, you're all burning. One at a time. Well, nice blizzard spell at like the last second.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Who are you? Wait, are you Tyler?
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
No way.
Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Oh, it's Wade.
So Wade.
We can speak inside.
So does that mean we murdered 7? Okay, we didn't kill them. Okay. Because I, like, just slaughtered them with the powers of the icon.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire.
I guess they wouldn't have heard about Serena's game.
We've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
Can we please focus on Rosaria for a bit?
But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
Is she a monster? Like, literally.
Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son?
She had another kid? Another one?
The Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else.
What happened to the docks?
If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
It's very interesting that Jill's not even from Rosaria, but she
I
still
was
like,
hoping
calls it her
you'd say
home.
that.
Let's fight together.
Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I was hoping the bumbling one would be the one that survived, honestly.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Ooh, new weapons?
What is it you require?
No! Are you kidding me? Wait, what? Why new arm guards? Increases the limited break generation by 3% of daily damage.
Of course, my lord.
Curious.
It has been an honor.
Let's go. I'm gonna fight.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Tell us then.
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Man, I'm really grateful we didn't just outright slaughter them.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
I'm curious, though, how he made the connection with the Blessing of the Phoenix.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Are you kidding me?
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are looking.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
You don't want to be here.
What is it now? I told you! We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame. Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
You could tell there's no...
For us area!
For us area!
Your petty revolution ends here.
Now we go.
On these our swords we swear.
Where's the caster?
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Where?
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Too early.
More dragons.
Warlocks. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Any more?
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one.
No.
In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Oh shit, that falls a lot faster than the other one. Shit. Ooh.
I'm occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Yeesh! He gave me the most trouble yet. He's just a faster dragoon, that's all it is. But it still messed me up.
I don't see any more.
Imperial dragoons.
Nor do I.
Thematically, that makes the most sense, but that was still wrong.
It bloody worked.
Yeah, we slaughtered them.
We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being,
considering how many we put in the ground, just probably.
Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well.
I hope she doesn't.
She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
He's kind of jumping the gun a little bit here. Just a little bit. Good battle, though. Good battle.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows.
My God.
Where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
Phoenix?
I might have something which could help with the latter.
Oh my God, a little seal? Do I get another sticker?
It's the mark of the Guardians.
There it is.
Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Isn't that kind of dangerous with... Okay.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Man. The Imperial Province of Rosaria. Ugh. Oh, what? We're just okay. We're just straight in
How
cutscene mode.
accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Black shields?
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
Oh, man. Is there supposed to be a sword there?
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes
He's
against
setting
church and
up
crown, I shall have thy head.
He's saying. Man, they're getting a lot of use out of the other model.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you.
His family still perseveres. So I'm guessing this is on his dad's side.
Of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
Come on, Clive, enjoy yourself. Come on. Come on.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
See that you use the good plates. Oh.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you?
Yeah.
Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low.
He doesn't seem that
Something's
surprised.
changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
She was kind of a monster before.
For better or worse, I've been charged
I'm getting Final
with
Fantasy IV
governing this
flashbacks.
town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience.
Cagnazo?
That's
There's
all I
no
can do
way.
to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
Literally. I don't
It has
know.
been 20 years, Clive.
A long
The
time.
nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother.
Oh, dude. He was there when he died.
All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship.
Wait, we're going with the
you shall
original
have.
plan then?
I've a galley in
Why are
port
we
that
not taking
recently
Rosaria
relieved of her
now?
cargo.
Well, I guess they
It
can't
can
do
be
the Mother
outfitted
Crystal
for the
later,
voyage
but...
in a matter of weeks.
So you
Weeks?
believe us then? About everything?
Yes.
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
The Final Fantasy motif.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Why then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
I love this story. Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. Proper galleon. Nice. Then again, I don't know nothing about ships, so I couldn't tell you.
Over there.
Oh, why is the frame rate dropping?
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
She's not happy about this.
Once outfitted,
You're not
she'll
reading
bear us
the
across
room.
the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
3 days? How many weeks has it been? I swear time passes so quickly in this.
Something on your mind?
A lot, probably. How long is this game going to take place over?
Monsters.
Monsters.
When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's.
And that's why she doesn't use her
I
powers of
removed
Shiva.
myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused.
She uses her magic, though.
And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
I mean, we fought her without doing anything. Clive was very much so in the same position, but seeing her snapped him out of it. From there, he was able to move forward.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
Please give us a section where we can play as Jill. Well said.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank God she finally is getting to be a character.
Clive,
I wonder if the story is trying
I
to
must
tell
atone
us
for my
that
sins. Only then, when
Clive's
it's done,
mother is like acting like this
will the monster cease to
because someone's manipulating her. But I don't believe that.
Just
that doesn't sound
promise me that you
believable
won't
to
die
me.
with it.
Let's get some sleep.
That seems to be what the story is leaning towards here, and that's what Jill is hinting at. But I don't think... It's some food for thought. Their actions are totally irrepensible? Something like that. I still can't go anywhere? Are you joking? Why am I going to the hideaway? Come on, I want to go across the sea. I'm not allowed to do anything fun. Yep, it monsters. What?
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Cool. Side quest? A lot of side quests. The last time I saw a plus quest, we unlocked something. So let's go do that real quick. Okay, I'm gonna get off at 2, which is unfortunate because I haven't gotten a single new dungeon.
There are new villains posted every. Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
You do not sound like you look.
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while.
You do not sound like you
It takes
look.
a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say?
Fine. If you think it will help.
Knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
That's the main quest. So let's talk with Vivian first.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does.
Its church?
But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their
That
enemies.
sounds like they know something more about the
80
crystals.
years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
They're constantly going to be threatening the mainland.
The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drostanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
Okay.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drek's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
I'm going to be doing the quest and then hopping off because I don't have time. Like, I've had a lot of fun today, but I don't have time. So much to do, so little time.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Cal.
I haven't given you a piece of armor to upgrade in forever.
First August, and now you. What do you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Okay.
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that.
Okay.
Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. Now, every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for? Now piss off.
All right. We're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Alright, this is probably the last thing I'm gonna get done today.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently
Oh, the
come
dog's
by a
back
leather
there.
cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Yeah.
Sorry, sold it already.
Who?
Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Ooh.
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. Don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
Yes.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
What?
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe? Cairnorvin, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
Yo, I get to fight Griffin.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
This is true. Does that mean I can go around? Yes. Use the hunt board to locate the griffin? Are you joking? Oh my god. They already said where it is. But I'm not gonna just teleport there if it's not going to auto-lock on. I might be unlucky in both. Cairnorvin, Westgate. How do I accept this? Cairnorvin. Cairnorvin? This seems like where it would be. I thought it was spotted around Cairnorvin Westgate. Oh god, this area is massive though. This path looks like the kind of thing that would hide something. Crap. I don't remember these too much. Oh, that's not what I meant to use. They're super fucking dead though. That's not a hippogriff. I ain't fighting it either. Wait, what? Imperial Chase. Can I go this way? There's nothing here. Okay, I have no idea where this is, so let me look it up real quick. This is like the last thing I'm doing. Oh my god, the fact that I can't even... Care Norvent Westgate in the Holy Emperor to reach this case in the Lost Wing Obelisk. Then head south. Okay. So I need to go that way.
But when can I go on a special errand for Master Quinton?
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
It's not just the crystals. Bearers are having trouble with maggots as well.
Says there's a path right here. Yo.
Yeah.
I'm good. And the right way. It's fine, you got this. Is it really over here? You really have to go looking all over for it, too. Wait, what?
You deserve a rest.
Ronald. Okay, nuke them all, please. I can't do anything with these yet, which is kind of unfortunate.
Good girl.
I've seen a couple of these so far, which means that there's still a quest I can do in order to unlock them. God, I feel like Nier Automata, where there's just so many quests in so little time. Wasn't I here before? Is there a griffin over here? I mean, it's a wide open area.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Alright, well the guide was correct. Hey, big buddy. Oh, you're a higher level than me.
Orgel, look sharp.
top. Oh my gosh. Oh shit, he dodged. Whoo! That was fun. 8,500 gil, yeesh. Scarlet type. Scarlet is highly sought after by those with the means to pay its exorbitant asking price. The price determined not by its rarity, but rather to the fact that the forge must deploy no fewer than 5 bearers to produce flames hot enough to melt the ore. Yeesh, that thing was powerful.
Something there, boy. Could that be our man? Are you all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life.
Fair.
And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
I wonder if you're going to counter Griffin without it. Oh, thank gosh. Hopefully there wasn't a chest over there. That was
And with a bit of luck, Clive. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
You're joking.
I feel like he'd be mad.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself.
No, that's all
Still,
good, friend.
I'm
And I
glad
got a
you
cool
found
boss
it.
fight out of it. I got a
This
boss
is
fight today,
cheering
so
right
I'm
up.
happy.
That was the idea.
I got a boss
Clive's
fight. I'm
idea,
happy.
anyway. He did most of the work.
I never
It's good
would
to
have
have you
found
back,
that if I didn't
Blackthorn.
look it up. I would have been wandering all
Just
over the
don't
damn
expect
place.
me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
He seems happy. He's gonna use what he's learned.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
This is a long quest, though. 10. 115. Drake Slayer gear death. Ooh, necessary for crafting Drake Slayer gear. Ooh, Drake Slayer gear recipes. Ah, so I don't buy it now. I craft it. Drake Slayer. I wanna buy it. I wanna see how it looks. I wanna buy it. I wanna see how it looks. I definitely have the materials for it. Come on, go.
I got ya. What do you want?
Craft. Drake Slayer belt. Are you kidding me?
How am I meant to do that then?
What do I have to kill? Oh, I have to kill both the things on the board? Are you joking? 7423. That's actually a lot greater than what I have currently. So I'm gonna have to go back to the board and figure that out. It's kind of cool. It was kind of on my priority list anyways, because I kind of really want to hunt them. Like, let me look, because I didn't see how many points I have. 2009. If I want to master Flames of Rebirth, then I need 300 more points. I don't think that'll lower the cooldown more, though, unfortunately. Judgment Bolt. Summon's worth having deal massive damage to a single target. I kind of like... Could be discharged to deal additional damage. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. So this actually does damage, which is pretty neat. Pile Drive is pretty powerful. Thunderstorm is also pretty powerful. Okay, let's upgrade all these. So let's upgrade Thunderstorm, Pile Drive, and I kind of want either Ignition or Will o' the Wisp. I could try Will o' the Wisp. Ignition's also pretty cool. It has more power than it does Scatter. I feel like this one locks me into it longer, which is probably why I don't want to do it. This has more breaking potential, and I think I'll lower a cooldown. It says it absorbs damage, so I think it's a defensive ability. I want to try Ignition because I haven't done any of Ifrit's abilities. I'm gonna try it.
Typical nobles.
Wait, what? What's this? This is weird. Oh, I put a point on the map by accident. Okay, hold on. Delete marker. Okay, cool. Did anything change? The Angel of Death and Belphegor. Okay. So if I hunt these, then I will get the stuff. Although I already hunted the Griffin, so I don't think I will need to do any of that anytime soon. What level am I? 27. Yeah, be monsters. Alright, that's all I had time for. Honestly, I didn't have that much time, but